Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far, and welcome to today's video, which is going to be another fun episode of Will I Buy That, where we're talking about new releases, upcoming makeup releases, and whether I'm interested in getting them and why or why not. So without further ado, let's get started. So as always, before we get stuck into these new releases, I must credit these incredible Instagram makeup and beauty news accounts. They always have like the new releases first. They can share what is coming, what we should save up for, incredible sneak peeks and hot off the press releases. So if you aren't following them, I'd highly recommend you do, so you can plan ahead and you know what's coming next, like me. So first up, let's talk about this Natasha Denona Dream Collection. This was sent to me by one of my friends over on Instagram, and I was shook because I had seen nothing about this. As usual, as it seems like quite typical of Natasha Denona, this appears to have been leaked early. Okay, the brand has not like announced this officially, it's not on their page, but this appears to have been like going around Instagram as an ad. So Natasha Denona had promoted this collection as an ad. That's where I was sent a screenshot of an ad that was live on Instagram. Potentially someone's accidentally pressed the button early. That could have happened. Or it could have been intentional to, you know, get this buzz and this hype going that we've got to see this early. This has been leaked again. It's like a sneak peek. Who knows what the truth is? But it's out there. It's on Trend Mood. It's gone everywhere. Okay, we all seen it. It's too late now. But this appears to consist of the My Dream Cheek Trio, My Dream palette, an eyeshadow palette. It looks like there's also a lipstick, a gloss, and a liner. And reading between the lines, I don't know if you have to be a genius, but it might help. But I'm saying that this collection is basically, Natasha, it's called My Dream, and it's like her dream colour story, her dream collection based off of like what she loves. Because this to me looks very much like the colours that Natasha uses and loves and enjoys, and it's her to a T. This is all definitely coming home with me. I'm not really overly excited about the lip colours. Hard to tell from this promo pic, but they don't really look like my type of shades. I'm not really a mauvey lip type of girl, but then that's how it looks. But I need to see swatches to fully confirm. The eyeshadow palette and the cheek palette, hold me back, okay? That is gorgeous, stunning. It's tricky because it looks like there's some duochromes in there, so we can't fully see like how they'll swatch, but I mean, it looks like a midi palette. I love the size of those palettes. It also looks like it's got a fantastic variety of mattes versus shimmers. Like I said, there's some definite duochromes in there. It's right up my street. It's quite grungy. It's got purples. It's got some like greys potentially in there, very smoky. And that cheek palette, I just pray that that blush is a powder blush, because I'm sick to the back teeth of Natasha Denona only bringing out cream blushes, which I don't really use. I want that to be a powder blush. Please tell me this, okay? It looks like a powder blush, and then maybe it's her Super Glow formula and her, what was the other one? The Glow Impact powder. That's the Glow Impact that is from her I Need a Nude Glow, the standalone powder highlight. That's what I think this might be. I'm really hoping this is like a Super Glow, a Glow Impact powder, and a powder blush. If it is, all my dreams have come true. I'm not 100% certain I'm going to love the colour of that blush, but I mean, even if I don't use it, I'm happy to have the two highlights because I just love them. But that is a stunning collection. Love it. Absolutely, yes, ticking all my boxes. Next up, something slightly less exciting, or a lot less exciting. This is the Urban Decay She Hulk palette. Now, I feel like I've spoken really terribly negatively about Urban Decay in these videos because they're just not tickling my pickle. They haven't done that for a long time. Their eyeshadow formula has slightly fallen by the wayside. I think they've got a little bit lost. Their formulas have kind of been going downhill a little, and we're losing interest and patience in the brand. And then this came out and it's just not me. It's not my cup of tea whatsoever. This is not the palette that's going to get me back on board with that brand. And that is personal preference. Some people will see this palette and all their dreams have come true. Okay, not mine. This is more so a nightmare, if anything. I also feel like the reference to the Hulk, if that packaging was not green like that and didn't say She Hulk across the front of it, which is, you know, extremely elegant and refined. If it wasn't for that bright lime green in the centre of that eyeshadow palette, would you have any clue that this was supposed to be like a collab with the Marvel movie? Because I don't think I would. Okay, I hate it. I don't like to use the word hate, okay? I feel it's really strong and rude when someone has worked presumably very hard on this, but I don't like it whatsoever. There's nothing I like about it. The colour story, the shades, the packaging, the size of it, it's all a horrifying sight to behold, frankly. I don't know if you need clarification, but no, I won't be picking this up, okay? I wish to stay far away from it at all times. Next up, let's talk about these new lipsticks coming from Yves Saint Laurent. Now, I think these are already available in the US, but not yet here. YSL is one of those brands that seems to take a very painful long time to come to the UK. But we are patient. We are patient. But these are the bold, high pigmented lipsticks available in 12 shades. They have various different colours, nudes, pinks, reds. I feel like YSL's lipsticks are always very reliable. Ugh. I feel like YSL's lipstick formulas are always bang on. That's probably like their best products, their best formulas. They have a lot of lipstick formulas, I'll say that. They keep on bringing new ones out. But I've yet to experience like a bum YSL lipstick. They're all always delightful. So I would definitely be picking up a few shades of these if they come here anytime soon. But these are supposed to be moisturizing, one swipe color, full coverage, buildable, shiny finish. I mean, it just all sounds exactly like what I love. And I want to try them. So please let me have them, please. Next up, we've got a new Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder, setting powder in one transparent shade. So Charlotte Tilbury has had her Airbrush powder for donkey's years. It's been out for generations, some would say, in multiple different skin tones. This is, although it looks white, it's a transparent version, I assume, of that same powder. It's got a different packaging. We know already that Charlotte Tilbury is bringing out a concealer that we spoke about in the last Will I Buy It episode or some other video. I don't remember which. But there's new products coming out there is at Charlotte Tilbury, dropping very soon. I'm very interested in this. You know, I'm not really a powder girl. I do like the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder, especially just for controlling shine, like in the T-zone or something like that. Very smooth, very flattering. It's many people's like holy grail powder, and I know a lot of people are very excited to see a transparent, translucent shade version of that powder. This is exciting for lots of people, not really exciting for me, being someone who doesn't really use this type of powder very much. I may try it if I hear incredible things, but I'm not like rushing out to buy it because I just don't really use that type of product. So although it's from like my fave brand, my girl, Charlotte Tilbury, it's probably like an easy pass for me and just the way that I do makeup and the products I use. So I'm not really tempted by it. Let me know if you really want or interested in a review of it, but for my own personal use, it's an easy pass. Next up, a very interesting little product here. This is the Chantecaille Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint. So I picked up recently their anti-aging skin tint. That has like a bronzy quality shade to it. I absolutely love that stuff. It is amazing. Perfect for like no or low makeup days where you just want, for me, I use it to like balance up the difference between my face and my body if I'm going makeup free or I want a really light makeup, and it's beautiful. I love it. It's become like my favorite product that does that thing that I love, especially for summer. Love everything about it. This is like a rosy version of that, it seems like. But yeah, I'm confused. I need to see some reviews of this because I'm not really sure. I don't think this would look good on me. I don't think a rose tinted version of the one that I already have, would look good on my skin tone. In my mind, it's going to look ashy and grey against my skin tone, and it's going to be too light, and I don't know when I would use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't really use this on its own because it's going to leave like a cast. It's going to look odd. I feel like I'm going to look like I've got a detached head. That's how I feel. If it's got any colour to it whatsoever. If it doesn't, I guess it could be like a primer, but then I just think, is that necessary? It's an illuminating skincare makeup hybrid, it says, that gives skin a smooth blurred finish with a radiant glow. I mean, it sounds good. It does sound good. It sounds tempting, but I'm a little on the fence because I want to see how it would look on like my skin tone. So yeah, this is a wait for review for me. It's piqued my interest. I'll say that, especially based off the back of me using the anti-aging skin tint because I love that one so much. So yeah. This is a wait for review. Next up, this new upcoming Fenty Glow Enhancers. I'm excited about this. I'm not really I don't use a lot of these types of products. Probably the one exception would be the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. That's like my favourite, this type of product. You know, something that can be a glowy primer. It can be mixed with foundation to make it a bit more glowy. You could even use it as like a liquid highlight or on a no makeup day just to give your skin some luminosity and a bit of a boost, some life, some whoopah. What? Apparently this is going to be available in 4 shades. It's an all over glow enhancer. Here's the thing, I'm zooming in on this picture and my question is, it looks very glittery and sparkly, which has been like my issue with Fenty products recently. I feel like their highlights, some of the other products they've come out with, their body stuff, everything is like packed full of shimmer and glitter and sparkle, and that's just not what I want from this type of product. I want like luminosity and glow. I don't want a glittery, sparkly face. So I'm interested. I like the packaging. I like the look of it. I like the shades that we've got to choose from. I like that it can be mixed with foundations. I like some of it, but my fear is it's going to be sparkly and glittery, and that is a no. Okay, no thank you. I don't want a sparkly, glittery Tin Man appearance, but we'll see. I'm holding my horses. I want to see swatches is what I want to see. My prediction is those swatches are going to be full of sparkle and glitter, and that's going to be me out. Okay, next up, let's talk about these Merit Bronzing Sticks. Now, first up, I need someone to tell me, is this brand available in the UK? Because I don't think it is, in which case, obviously, I can't buy it, even if I wanted to. But, I mean, these photos, which are the brand's, like, promo photos, are the stuff of nightmares, okay? I'm not really a stick person, a cream person, you guys know that. I mean, I'm a 3D person, but I don't like sticks. But it's the photos. First of all, it says balm, sheer balm. I mean, these are nightmare words. When I think of like the products I've had issues with like this previously that are like cream, bronzers, blushes, highlights. If the word balm and sheer are in those products, run for the hills. It never works out well. I think those products... Balmy sheer, it ends up lifting your base. They just are a nightmare. You don't want a balmy sheer cream that goes on top of your base product because that causes problems. I've yet to find one that hasn't. And these photos are not telling me that this is going to be the one that changes my mind on that, because if this is what it looks like in the brand's promo photos, I dread to think what it would look like on me, because this does not look great. These look very muddy and sheer, and I can even see that it's picked up foundation underneath, and this is in an advert. So presumably this is as good as they get. So... I mean, I can't say I'm sad if they're not available here, because I'm almost, thank goodness, don't know what's going on. But it's nothing good. I don't feel I'm missing out, that's what I'm saying. Next we have the Chantecaille Fall or Autumn over here. collection. It looks like the pretty typical launch from Chantecaille, where they have 2 different eyeshadow quads and 2 new shades of their lip cheeks. So I have tried Chantecaille singles before, but I don't think I've ever tried a quad from them. I don't think either of these, although you know, that neutral quad does look nice. It does look nice. I may pick that up. That may be my first Chantecaille quad. It does look really nice, and I am a sucker for the animals on the front. I mean, that just really, I just love it. It's gorgeous. But that isn't why we buy products. We don't buy products because they've put an animal photo on the front. Remember that. Okay. But I do like the look of that neutral one. The blue, the pop of blue palette, I'm not so, that one I can live without. The other one, I'm on the fence. I'd like to see swatches, but that could definitely be coming home with me. Everyone has been telling me I need to try these Chantecaille lip cheeks, because these are my type of typical go-to everyday lipsticks. These sheerer, balmy formulas, not on the cheeks, but on the lips. I like it. Hydrating, you know, not too much colour, very easy to apply on the go. I love, that's my kind of lipstick. And I've never tried the Chantecaille ones, and lots of you guys tell me they're like the best ones. I need to try them. That's a non-negotiable. I need the experience. So yeah, for sure, I will pick up the peachy shade. Yarrow, I think it's going to be called, is the peachier one. That one I'm going to pick up because I need to try the formula. It's time. The time has come. The eyeshadow quad, the neutral one, is a maybe. I want swatches. The other one is a no. Moving on, we have this by Terry Eclat Opulent Serum Foundation. Now, I've had a bit of a hit and miss experience with By Terry. I've liked, you know, there's things that I've liked, like their powders, things that I've been less keen on, like their foundations. This is obviously being a foundation from a brand that I haven't previously got on super well with. And there's a lot of red flags here just in this post. This is from Makeup Release Radar, who had all the information. This is where I saw it first. A lot of red flags, alarm bells in here, okay? I'll tell you some of them. Well, let's start off with the positive, okay? We'll do one of those poop sandwiches. So, first up, anti-aging action, sure. Next up, lifts, smoothing, firms the skin, blurs imperfections, fine lines and wrinkles, deeply hydrates and boosts radiance. This all sounds great. Here's where it starts to go wrong. First up, this is $154.32. What is that in American money? Dollars and do you have pence? What do you have? Cents. Is it cents? That's right, isn't it? Cents. 32 cents. I'm so sorry. $154.32 whatevers. I mean, couldn't even make it a round number for a start. What's the 32 cents for? What's that get you? Was that necessary? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Now, next up, it says it's suitable for normal to dry skin, which I appreciate, okay? I don't like these brands who fib and say that a foundation works for all skin types, because it won't, it can't. How can it? Is that possible? I've never seen it successfully done. So I like that they're actually saying, do you know what, oily skin, not for you. It's going to be too much, too glowy, presumably it's not going to work nicely with oily skin. So thank you for your honesty, by Terry. It comes in 6 shades. It comes in 6 shades, 6. And 4 of them look basically the same. And then the 6th one looks orange. I'd say actually the 6th shade is probably too light for me currently. And then they've tried to justify that by saying colour adapting shades. Now, when it comes to like a tinted moisturiser, I understand when we say colour adapt, I don't know, does anything actually colour adapt? Is that actually a thing? Has someone made that up? Because lots of brands say that, but my mind, it's more so, you know, it's a sheerer, light coverage, tinted moisturiser, and therefore you can kind of get away with more of a difference between the shade and your skin. That's my understanding of like a colour adapting shade, smaller shade range with sheerer products, because you don't need to perfectly match your skin if it's not a full coverage foundation, because your skin tone is still going to peek through and it's just going to look like a closer match than it is in reality. I'm not sure we're going to see someone with like a tanned or deeper skin tone use that 6th shade and that look good. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it will. Maybe the colour adapting here is that it goes on and it completely changes colour on the skin, like a mood ring. But I am sceptical. I won't lie to you. But I hope to see that happen, because these 6 shades are embarrassing. This is not a shade range. This is like a barely noticeable hint of a difference between the entire available shades. So that is a big fat pass for me. I don't understand what's happening, and based on my previous experience with By Terry complexion products, I'm not that excited about it, even if it had a decent shade range. So no thank you, that is ridiculous. Keep my $154.32, thank you. And lastly, let's talk about the Chanel Fall/Autumn collection that is pretty much available everywhere now, more or less, in dribs and drabs. So here in the UK, the lipsticks launched first, and I've already picked up 2 shades of these glorious autumnal lippies. Very many nudes to choose from. The shade I'm wearing today is 209. I also picked up 212, which is a much richer, very, very autumnal shade. Very warm, beautiful, glorious for autumn. So I picked up those 2 lipsticks already from this collection. That seems to be, at this moment of filming, all we've got in the UK as far as this collection. Well, no, I've lied. We also have the nail varnishes, which I'm not interested in. They look nice, but they're definitely shades I have 100 of already, so I don't need those. They also kind of like included one of their foundations in this release, which I believe it's just like they've just sort of re-promoted it in this collection. It's not new, and I don't think it's reformulated either. It's just like they just whacked it in there for like jokes. I don't know why. But there were like 12 new shades of their Luminous Intense Rouge Allure lip colours and 2 of the Rouge Allure Velvets, their Luminous Matte finish. Both of the shades I picked up were the Luminous Intense lip colours, the Rouge Allures. So those are the 2 that I'm picking up. I'm not really interested in any other shades of that. There was nothing really that stood out to me other than the 2 that I chose just to try the formula. There is also an eyeshadow quad that's available, I think, in the US, but doesn't seem to have arrived here. That's an easy pass for me. It's like pretty non-exciting. I feel like I have it. I don't really feel that excited about that colour story. It's not really tickling my pickle. The thing that I'm most excited about in this entire collection that has not come here yet to the flipping UK again is this mascara. I'm really not that like well versed in Chanel mascaras. I don't know, I think I've probably tried like a couple sample size. Sometimes you get them with your Chanel order. I don't think I've ever properly purchased a Chanel mascara that I can remember. This one looks very interesting to me. It's saying a lot of my buzzwords. It looks like it's quite dramatic and voluminous, which I like, and I love the look of the wand as well. This is also has apparently some red in the black colour. There's a hint of red, which they claim will like really bring out eye colour and look very, very vibrant on the lashes. So there's a lot of things that intrigue me about this mascara, and I'm very excited to try it. I 100% will pick this up, assuming it's going to come here at some point. It's already in the US, this mascara. We haven't got the mascara or the eyeshadow quad here for some reason, but hopefully it's coming soon, because that is intriguing me. So yeah, a yes to a couple of the lippies and the mascara, and no to the rest of it. And there you have it. Those are all of the new and upcoming makeup releases that I have to share with you today. Please let me know what of these releases you're super excited for, what you're skipping. Are you interested in any of it? Is it all an easy pass for you? Please let me know in the comments section down below. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I'd love to see you in the next one. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.